Hello guys, Jonas here bringing you another wonderful replay. Today I actually have game number 2 between In Control and Sixto. Um, In Control is from Evil Geniuses and Sixto is from Team Insanity. And Sixto is ahead right now in this series 1-0, taking In Control down the last game. Sixto definitely trying to go 2-0 in this matchup so he doesn't have to play a third because it is a best of 3. We'll have to wait and see what happens here. Sixto is going to be at the bottom right corner, and we do have In Control the top left corner. In Control puts down a pylon, and he is going to go out and scout right away. He did this last game as well, and he did a wonderful job of just keeping the harassment up with this one little probe. Going in there, attacking the SCV, backing off when the shields were almost down, and going right back to work as well. Last time he actually was able to prevent that barracks from going down backing up a few 30 seconds or so. He is going to come in here as well and start working on this pylon. He does actually block the SCV from actually putting down the barracks right here. He is going to go down. Another SCV comes in there, puts a pylon down to prevent the barracks from going down a little bit more. And the barracks does go down over by the ramp. It does cancel the pylon since he wasn't able to successfully block the barracks. I think that's what he was trying to do here. He's going to start working on the SCV, gets it at about 30 life, backs off again before the probe dies. So definitely he does a great job of doing this aggression. If you're a Protoss player, you really want to do this. This is very annoying as a Terran player to have to keep up with a little probe banging on your SCVs there. So he's going to go in and attack again once the shields are completed and back away right away. So he only lost 5 lives so far with this probe, and he only has a SCV dead and a second one down to 35 life. So doing a great job, just being annoying right now with this probe. And we do have refinery going down right now, getting started here, and the actual orbital command almost completed here, just being started as well, but halfway done now. On the other side of the map, we have In Control. He has a gateway up, and he does have his cybernetics core going down right now. One gas, I'm sure we'll see a third gas coming, or second gas coming down very shortly here. Sixto just basically rallying around, keeping this SCV alive as long as he can. Oh my goodness, 5 life left on this SCV. It is almost dead. Is it going to escape here? It looks like he is going to get away, possibly. He's going to stop. He loses his SCV to this probe. So he does lose his scouting probe into the base right there. And then we do have In Control down here. He did lose that probe, looks like, as well. Nope, he did not. It is still surviving here. The Marines are trying to find it, I guess. And he's going to come up here and pick it off. He does get that probe picked off there with a couple of Marines. Looks like Sixto is going to attack lab. He looks like to do some sort of early marauder push, most likely here. He is going to start the concussion shells right away, and the first marauder will be coming on the field very shortly here. At the same time, he is going to start doing some work on this assimilator that In Control put in his base. Now on this map, this is definitely a very favorite Protoss map. One reason is these rocks right here. What you can do is, yes, this is very easy to block, but you need to watch the Protoss because he can put these proxy pylons here or here, and then he can stealth proxy in and go right for your expansion. Or if you don't have an expansion, go right to your mineral line and your main base. So you really want to watch that from happening. We do have a Stargate I almost completed for In Control right now. Looks like he does like to favor the actual Phoenix play, so we might actually see some of those this game as well. And we do have 2 gateways and a couple sentries being built here. And this Stalker is going to die because you do have concussion shells. He is going to see a little push coming down here. So he does see that push. He does have 4 Marines, 2 Marauders, and 3 SCVs pushing down this map. This can actually be a very good push from In Control, Sixto. But once again, this map is favored for Protoss because you can easily block off this ramp. That way you can't get up the base. A couple sentries will actually stop this from happening here. And he does have a couple on the field right now. He does know this is happening. Now if he can actually get in here with his troops, he might be able to actually beat him here. We'll have to wait and see if he actually gets in. He does not get in. He is denied. He does have enough for one more force field right here. This can actually still be kind of bad for In Control because he only has 1 force field and he needs to really block this off as fast as he can. because he only has 2 sentries and 2 stalkers here. He's able to force field, another force field goes down. He does lose a SCV there, but he still has a very mean force here. He does have another force field though. He's going to try again. Will he get in? No, he is denied once again. And that's all she wrote for that attack. Sixto is going to back off. Stem pack is almost done for Sixto here. And we do have a factory on its way right now. And 2 expansions, one from a control and one from Sixto as well. Very standard play from both players right now. You have your 3 barracks and then your factory coming down. Looks like Sixto is going to be transferring his workers to his expansion right now. And a small force is going down across the map for in control right now. He might be pushing here. I don't know if I agree with this push though, because Sixto does have this blocked off. This could be devastating for him. He is not going to attack. He's just basically scouting around right now. Maybe picking off some probes if he can, or some SCVs or workers if he does see them on the field. Just poking around right now. Phoenixes are on the way right now to Sixto's base. Phoenixes are a great play against Terran. You can actually pick up siege tanks or destroy mules or SCVs. I mean, they could be very annoying. Great play against Zerg as well. We'll have to see what he does here. He is going to come in here, picks up a mule. That mule does have almost full energy, so nice pickup right there from in control. And he is going to pick up another SCV before he leaves as well. So definitely great harassment there. 3 Phoenixes coming in here as well to the main. Possibly going to pick up some more SCVs here. He is going to pick up 1 SCV there and another SCV and another. So he does kill 4 altogether in 1 mule. So definitely a very good harassment from in control there. He is, looks like, building some turrets now out of his main base and his expansion to help that, prevent that from happening a little bit more here. Still not going to, help you against 4 Phoenixes though. They can still get in there and do some, pick up some SCVs and mules though, with no problem. They're taking a little bit of damage. He's going to come in here. He is going to pick up 1 SCV there and then back off 1 Phoenix almost dead there with only 12 life left. We do have a Ghost Academy going down for Sixto right now, so he is definitely going to be a very heavy Rain Marauder medevac with EMP with Ghost in the works there for Sixto right now. We do have 2 forges actually completed right now for in control, so he's going to have double the upgrades. So 1 attack, 1 armor going down right now for Sixto. And we do have the energy for the upgrade energy for the Ghost being on its way for Sixto right now. Sixto is going to be needing an attack soon because this is going to be a very big nightmare for Sixto. Double upgrades going down. This is going to be a devastating army, but it's really going to be really hard to break this containment here, especially at the front with the cannons going down. I mean, his chance right now is to go to the back door, to be honest with you. Phoenixes come down in here again. They're going to pick up 1 SCV, 2 SCVs. So definitely still keeping the aggression going on with the Phoenixes right now. Sixto is going to have this almost completed here. And he's going to start working on his Ghost. I'm sure he probably is. Not yet. Doesn't look like he has any Ghosts on the play either. Not quite yet. So I'm sure they'll be coming very shortly here. We do have a Twilight console almost completed for in control, so I'm sure we'll see Zealot legs possibly, and we do have combat shields going down for Sixto. We do have a Twilight console. Now we do have a Dark Shrine going down for in control right now, and he's going to work on the charge ability as well for the Zealots. So Dark Shrine is on the way. This can actually be bad for Sixto because I don't think he's expecting this at all. Stealth flying around, doing harassment on the worker line. Doing a good job just keeping the Terran player at bay. He can't really go anywhere right now because if he goes anywhere he will lose a lot of workers right now. So just staying at his bay, trying to keep his workers alive from these Phoenixes right here. Cannons are in the back now, so this is just getting worse for Sixto to break this containment here. And there's the proxy pylon I was talking about earlier. Can be very effective getting troops over in the space to go into this expansion. I mean, even a couple Zealots that are dropped down here could be effective. Phoenix is just doing his thing, and Sixto's going to push out here. This is a very devastating army, but the thing about this choke, like if you attack either spots, is it's really tight. So good force fields will actually hurt you so much against Protoss on this map. It's really hard to attack a Protoss player. And we do have Dark Templars going to be coming on the field very shortly. In control is getting in position. He knows his attack is coming over here. He is going to have a really tough army. I mean, these +2s almost completed as well. Sixto's going to come in here. He is focusing down the actual cannon right now. And one cannon goes down. Lots of troops coming in there. Lots of Zealots are going to be backing up this army. We do have one Dark Templar. These rocks go down. He has no idea about this Dark Templar. This Dark Templar is just going at it. I'm sure he has 2 kills right now. And he's going to try again his medevacs to drop his men over closer. But, I mean, this choke is so tight right now, and all these men are going down. These Zealots are just going down to town. Dark Templars, there's like 4 of them in this actual battle right now, just doing so much damage, and this army's just going to get annihilated. And Sixto calls the GG on that map. I mean, dang, that was bad for Sixto. A few reasons why. First off, these Dark Templars were just going to town. And this choke, I mean, you can't fight in this choke right here because, I mean, a Protoss army is going to tear you apart. The advantage of the actual Terran army is you can fight from a distance, and you can kite them, and you can back up, and you really don't want to be fighting in a position like this. This is a terrible position Sixto is in, and he just loses the game there. But definitely a good, well-played game from both players. The series will be tied 1-1 right now going into the 3rd game. I do hope you enjoy my replays, and I hope you subscribe. Anyways, you guys have a good night. I'll talk to you later.